we're coming up on the weekend. Got my salmon fillet for $1. This is the bag it comes in. You have to take it out of the bag before you thaw it. Things I want to show you tonight is I am literally thawing the salmon as I'm getting ready to make rice under a fan. It's the amount of time that something is in over 70 degrees is the issue. It isn't kind of the methodology behind it, okay? I've got my water going. Once that boils, I'm going to throw in my basmati rice. I've got these absolutely wonderful vegetables for $1 that we're going to heat up with it. And then sauce for the salmon, literally right here, a pesto sauce where I looked at the label and saw the first ingredient was basil. That's what's going to go over the top of it. And we're going to make poached salmon today, all right? So I hope
salmon in a hurry is this. Well, that's thawing. I'm going to get some rice going. Now, we're going to do basmati rice today, which is the world's best rice. That's 4 cups of water. Once it boils, I'm going to put 1 cup of basmati rice in there for about 7 to 8 minutes. And then I'm going to taste the kernel. And when they're soft the way that I like it, I turn it off and strain it. Handy dandy strainer.
Up to a boil now. A little teaspoon of oil and a little pinch of salt. And that way I shouldn't have to mess with this when it's out at all. And the oil hopefully will keep the, let me find my spatula. Rice separates. We're going to stir it real good. Bring it up to a hard boil again and then turn it down slightly. Okay, we're up to a hard boil again. Turn it down slightly and stir it, and we should be just fine. About 7 minutes. Okay, assuming if you want to, but there is my 50 cents worth of vegetables. I literally saved half of the bag for tomorrow's dumplings. All right, a little balsamic, have a watch. Boom, we pour a little over it. We stir it up a little bit. Right before we serve, it goes in the microwave, ready to go. Or actually, what we could really do is put the rice on one half of that, vegetables on the other, and let's put the salmon on top. Maybe, see what kind of mood we're in. What I want to do with basmati rice, you just take a little piece of it out like this, look at it, and then go, I like mine cooked a little bit more. Leave it on there a little longer. I'm guessing maybe a minute. You just do it like that's to the teeth. Which, I don't know about that on rice. I'm cool with the vegetables. It's beautiful and soft. And so now what I'm going to do is pour it into this. Get all that water out of there. Set it on top of this thing so the rest of this water can run out of there. I'm going to rinse off the pan before the rice sticks shut. Because there's always a few kernels left over. And you end up scrubbing those babies out if you don't do that first. Now, see how light and fluffy this is? It's because really nothing's happened to it, and I did put a little bit of oil in there. Alright, so now I need to protect it kind of from the air conditioning vent. So I'm going to get these kind of covered up, and then when we're ready on the salmon, we'll go with this. Heat this up in the microwave. This should still
rice is secure, vegetables are secure, salmon right over there is still under the fan, but it's nearly ready. And then what we actually need to do is work on this pesto and see how it is. All right? Okay, it smells legit. Let's see. Don't forget when you buy stuff in a jar like this, stir it up. It wasn't intended to sit for a long period of time. All right, you ready? Let's give it a try right there. Okay. It's pretty decent. Tastes like it needs a little bit of salt though. Okay. We're about a minute away from this boiling, which I am totally okay with because I'm going to bring it back up to a boil. When you put this in there, there you go. We're just going to lay it in. And we're going to put this on top and we're going to let this come back up to a boil. And then we're going to turn it down a little and let it go about 4 or 5 minutes because this salmon's really only about 1.5 inches thick, okay? Okay, the boiling has begun. Let's turn it down a little bit. Let's check my watch. Okay, I got 21 after, so 4 to 5 minutes here. As you can see, it's still boiling really lightly. You don't want to kill the thing. I mean, just don't go in and run it on high temperature. You want it to slowly cook. Okay, so we're about 2 minutes into this whole thing. So we've got our cute little veggie deal right here. I'm going to put my rice over on this side, right there. And then what we're going to do is lay our salmon right on top. And I tell you, one of these things, and look, I don't work for Dollar Tree, but if you're making dinner for one, it is very hard to do. And all of their stuff is basically in packets for 1 or 2. It does make it a lot easier. Let's check it on our salmon. Okay. Now, it's still got a little push to it, meaning it's not firm, but I think I can turn this thing the rest of the way off. We're going to give it 2 minutes. We are more than likely ready to plate. Salmon's got a nice pushback, so I believe we're ready there. So, look, this is a Teflon pan. Don't let your fork hit the bottom. Salmon's got skin on the bottom. That's what you get for $1. Hell, don't let that bother you. Just pull the skin off. All right, we lay it on top of our beautiful bowl here. Let's drop this pesto right here in the middle. Now, whether you need to spread the pesto out or not, that's up to you, you know. From a restaurant perspective, I wouldn't do it. I would decorate this thing with a little bit of sriracha. And I think you got yourself a $15 or $18 meal. Literally $2 from the Dollar Tree. Let's give this stuff a try. What I'm going to do is move some of the pesto over the side. Get that flavor with a little bit of the hot sauce. The vegetables and beans I'm probably all good with, but let's give this a try. Oh, we brought the dog into the room. Okay. Yeah, that is actually, I mean, that's pretty dang close to excellent, to be honest with you. You can do this at your house. Hope you learned something today.